해리포터 레거시 이제 다음 거 시작할 텐데요. 퀘스트 뭐 해야 되냐? 아 맞다. 이거 해야지. 일단 가기 전에 필요해 방 좀 갔다가 뭐 퀘스트 깨러 가야죠 뭐. 메인 퀘스트 깨야지. 자 이제 얼만큼 자라나냐 얘네들이. 딱 해야지. 하나 만들어야겠다. 얘만은 중국산 양배추도 하나 키울까? 어디보다 장비 뭐 있나? 장비 보려고 하는 장비 하나 딴 거 봐야 되는데 왜 삐를 해놨냐? 장비 공격력 대다 공격력 파워 대다 200 초과 있네. 새끼 힘들어? 와 귀엽다. 뭐지? 아 주문으로 죄다 바꿔놨네.
I should let Deke know about the newborn thestrons.
그 아빠가 어디 있는 거야? 그러면
Revelio.
얘 저 있구나. 케이블 말고 니플로 센트럴이 좋아하는 걸 가죽공이나 해야겠다. 그럼 얘도 그리폰도 이거 좀 바꿔줘야 될 것 같은데 장난감에. 귀여워라. 이렇게 보니까 귀엽네 많이. 이거? 나와라! 이제 얘기해야지.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
그 주인 다업자적으로 그런 된 것 같은데 그냥.
It sounds to me as if your master got what he deserved.
Deke never wanted anyone to get hurt. Not the phoenix, not Tobbs, and not even master. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
여기 유니콘도 있다던데. 유니콘. 호그스미스를 지도를 외웠지 내가. 금지됐어. 어딘가에 그 유니콘 있었네. 유니콘 서식지가 여기 보면은 여기 동물발 찍혀있는 거가 그 서식지 알 수 있거든요 얘네들. 그래서 동물들 발자국 찍혀있는 거 잘 봐야 돼요. 보면은 무슨 서식지라고 다 적혀있어요. 유니콘 서식지도 적혀있고 뭐 그리폰도 서식지 적혀있어가지고 동물들 조금 보관하고 싶거나 데려오고 싶으면은 그것들 확인해가지고 거기로 가서 데려오면 돼요. 아, 또 여기 일꾼들 또 여기 있네. 저기 있다. 저기 유니콘 있다. 아 참 눈짓 얘가 빨라가지고 여기 천천히 타고 가야 돼요. 천천히.
Wingardium Leviosa.
죽었다.
I'm not going to hurt you.
얘는 암컷이네. 퀘스트 일단 이거 메인 퀘스트 먼저 하고 재능 어머니 재능도 뭐 찍을 수 있네. 몸바다 변이 이거 찍겠다. 전신마 없이 폭발하는 걸로. 바바다가 타바다 코아라 일단 나중에 생각을 해보고 맞다. 호그와트로 돌아가야 호그와트 지도를 찍어야 되는데 내가 왜 안 찍었지? 천문학 타버려 들어가야 돼. 어디 보자. 올라가야 되는데. 아 여기 아닌데? 여기 방이다. 저 청보다 교실인데 내가 왜 방을 착각해서 들어갔지? 너다 피부시네. 저거 혼내는 마법 언젠간 알아내고 만다.
Lumos.
여기는 어디지?
Revelio.
Hello there.
야 밤에 봐야지. 낮에 보면 그게 보이겠니?
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sorona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Serona trusts him, then I feel much better.
근데 고블린 만난 적이 없는 거야?
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me. Being self-taught and all.
야 독학으로 고블린어 배우면 대단한데?
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
그거는 별로? 그럼 광선으로 가지 뭐.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
아, 여기 리벨리어 쓰는 거 아니야?
Revelio.
여기다 나 있네. 볼 수 없는 거.
Lumos.
여기 있었네. 아까 그 밑에 그림 애가 여기 있었네. 좋았어. 하나 더 획득. 야, 이제 겨우 반 왔다, 반. 야, 150개나 있다? 야, 이게 150개나 있으면 도대체 얼마나 많은 거야? 세계 지도로 봐야지, 세계 지도. 어디 보자. 광산이 내가 갔던 데냐. 아이고, 완 이러네. 찍어야지. 웨이브 포인트 찍어놔야겠다, 저쪽도. 아우, 왜 이렇게 찍을 게 많아. 뭐 하세요, 여기서?
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambush me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion, that would do it.
약 자꾸 드릴게요.
You're right, the world's not safe at the moment. It's best to take precautions. Here, use it wisely.
Oh, I will. You can be sure of that. Ranrock's lot won't take me down.
저번 오런가?
And I've you to thank. Please, accept this gift in exchange for your help.
선브루스트 약이 6개나 생겼다. 랜드레이크 놓고 빗자루 타야지. 날때가 빗자루가 제일 편해.
Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial.
올런프이즈. 여기도 시험장이 있네. 그럼 시험 봐야지. 얘는 어떤 시험이냐? 아, 디퍼서 시험이네? 어디? 여기 있다. 자, 굴러가. 한참 내려가네.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
야, 이제 10개 달성했다, 10개.
Revelio.
여기 로드곡 있다.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
그 정도는 예상했어.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Armeet. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind, and I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
문에 대해서 좀 더 말해주실래요?
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
좋아요, 준비됐어요.
Armeet and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
투명 먹었어라는 얘기잖아. 여기서 또
Revelio.
리베일리언 쓰고 방법이 간단하지. 투명 마법.
The door is looking at us.
들어가야지.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
얘네들은 만드는 게 기술가 참 좋구나. 드워프도 아닌데. 자, 내려갑니다. 우와.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Armies, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these. Revelio.
Where are those plans gone? I had schematics in my hand a moment ago. Ranrock is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing.
빨리 이쪽으로
Being watched by a door.
Maritime till Ranrock set things right.
Watch your step round here.
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. I should use disillusionment. That eye won't see
Till moon come.
More than I'm used to.
I'll get us through safely, I'll meet. You have my word. Revelio.
있나 보네. 뒤에 뭐 있나? 일단 문부터 열어. 어디 보자. 문 열렸다. 깊었어.
Revelio.
굿. 열어라. 전설급 아이템이 하나 더 있네? 이제 나가야지.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
야, 조용히 해봐.
Let's take a look around, I'll meet. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic? They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
얘들은 여기 위에 있나 보네. 미안해. 달려오는 망 다니고 있네.
To fight!
Rebellion.
이건 뭐지?
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. so.
알아?
Revelio.
The boiler activated that handle. See it?
얘가 정원 휴관하고
Another schematic. What are they going to build?
Revelio.
This mine is too small for whatever.
I see.
Accio should easily reach the handle. Marvelously clever.
Revelio.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
싸우지 말라고 그거를 가르쳐 놓은 게 아니고 그냥 싸우라. 중간에 지키지 말라고 하는 거야? 아니면 싸우라는 거야 진짜? 그냥
White.
Confringo.
Was that your best? Crossleads.
Levioso. Place
Ranrock puppet, stop!
Make you pay. Oh, that was meant for me. Rather unwise coming this way. Let's get it. One less human to worry about. Oh, I'm enjoying this. It's me. Get away. You can't stop.
Why have you not run away? Intend to die!
Potato. Confringo.
I won't rest.
Bombarda. That should be the last of them, I'll meet. Revelio.
아 참나.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
야, 근데 조금 되게 이상하게 생겼다. 방선에서 나가려면 여기다 들어와라.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
여기서 나가기만 하면 된다. 여기 뭐지? 알로우모라.
Hello, Hamora.
왜 안 열려?
Revelio.
쳤구나 보네 여기가.
Revelio. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
한 바퀴 뺑 돌아서 왔네 엄청 길게. 일단 나가자. 얘네들 또 다시 오기 전에. 휴, 겨우 나왔다.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
책 쓰려면 써. 어차피 난 신경도 안 써. 야, 기계 소식들 참 많다.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who'd set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
저쪽도 뭔가 사연이 엄청 깊나 보네. 여기도 하나
Let's see
있네.
what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. I hope Professor Fitzgerald's confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can. Revelio!
하나. 저쪽에 더 하나 있구나.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
퀘스트. 세 번째 하기 전에 일단 얘네들 싹 다 해놔야지. 잠깐만. 여기도 왠지 하나 찍어놔야 된다는 느낌이 든다. 어라? 여기 들어가야 되나 보네. 그럼 일단 얘는 이거 포기하자. 나중에 들어가야지. 내가 지금 동물 거의 다 만났네. 희귀 동물들 빼고는 거의 다 만났는데 이것도. 루모스 시험구나.
Lumos. Revelio.
벨리어 쓰면서 나비들 어디간.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
여긴 뭐지?
I should investigate. Lumos.
여기 어디? 이건 뭐야?
Revelio. Glacius.
아 이게 글래시아스 뭐지?
Lumos.
아침에 하니까 너무 안 보여. 지도 눌러가지고 밤을 바꿔놔야겠다. 루모스 시험은 낮에 해놓으면 너무 안 보여요. Revelio. 내가 이거 봤네.
Confringo. Lumos. Revelio.
여기 있다. 드디어 한 마리 말려.
Lumos. Revelio.
여기 있으면
Lumos.
걘 저기 걘 저기 있는 거 확인했다.
Lumos. Accio. Lumos. That's that. Settled.
다시 낫으로 바꿔. 와, 그랬다 또. 가자. 일단 제일 가까운 데를 텔프로스트링으로 가야 되겠다. 잠깐만, 여기 하나 더 있다.
Revelio.
여기도 하나 발견됐고, 알로우모라.
Alohomora.
얘들아!
What do we have here? A demiguise.
데미가 이거 여기 있구나. 그럼 방법이 얼마든지 있지.
Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial?
This will not go well for you. You will not
Revelio.
I shall avenge your death.
Bombarda. Potato. Steve. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio.
마지막은
Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
어디 더 있나?
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air?
아, 여기 하나 더 있구나.
Bombarda.
아, 버리고 버렸네.
These Merlin trials won't get the best
하나만
of
더
me.
먹고 가면 디펜스 스토리 장비 그거 하나 더 네칸 더 늘어나겠네. 장비 칸 4개 더 늘어나겠다.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the students, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
학생 보고서 다른 내용은 없니? 혹시?
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
일단 같이 탐험해보지 뭐.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
저 유물 도대체 무슨 힘이 있을까? 어둠의 마법이니까 저주 거는 거는 좀
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success.
Revelio.
Use your nerve just yet?
거미들이야.
Confringo. At least now we know we're not alone here.
That's it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Revelio. Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Bombada. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Repulsor.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio.
야, 문제 많다.
Accio. Descendo. Revelio. Repulsor. Confringo. Revelio.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb.
엄마야, 장군.
I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then we're abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine though.
Confringo.
이럴 줄 알았으면 멀리 있는 시험을 좀만 치르고 올걸. 아, 벌써 30개 다 찼네. 아, 좀 아까운데. 아직 초반이라서 조금 갔다 와도 되려나? 잠깐만, 저쪽 이제 웨이브 포인트를 찍어놨으니까 일단 탈구만 오자 빨리. 딱 팔고 와야지. 금방 온다. 기다려라.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
What do you have for sale?
mentioned you're welcome to stop by.
장비들 새 걸로 하나 깨야지. 목소리.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well.
What do you have for sale?
Have I mentioned you're welcome?
다시 재도전? 실패한 건 아니니까. 장비 팔려고 일부러 나온 거지. 미확인들만 빼면은 거의 뭐 팔 건 팔면 되니까.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
빨리 돌아가야지.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon. From what I read in a report, but as I mentioned, if it's in this catacomb,
I'm ready to explore.
perfect.
I didn't.
Good. I'll be interested to compare.
Revelio.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Bombarda. Revelio. At least now we know we're not alone here.
Perhaps that was it. And we're
Accio.
insect free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa.
This room is taller than it looks.
Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Confringo. Bombarda. Bodega. Stupefy. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Crusader.
longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion and
Revelio.
ran into problems, often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll
Revelio.
be fine, though.
Don't bother. Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Accio.
아, 이거 땡기는 거 어떻게 땡겨야 되지?
Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Defender. Accio. Revelio. Accio. There's something here by the altar. Repulsor.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Revelio. Accio.
뭐지 이거? 임페리우스의 저주?
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
근데 이지도 어디서 떨어져 나오는 걸까?
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
그래 시작하지 뭐.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
뼈라.
Revelio. Repulsor. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Impulso. Prevento. Descendo. Revelio. Impulso. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
여기 뭐가 있는 거지?
Revelio. Impulso. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety Bone Bridge complete. Impulso. Revelio. Impulso. Accio. Revelio.
그러니까 즉 이거들을 이용해서 이걸 이용.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Prevento. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on,
Revelio.
I just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
저지를 배면 어떻게 되는
Shouldn't I
거야?
know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
그렇게 생각을 해보면 얘는 임페리얼 수준 어떻게 알고 있는 거지?
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Omnis that I told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
독학으로 배울 정도면 머리가 엄청 좋은데? 그래, 임페리얼 수준 배우고 싶어.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
이제 임페리얼 수작을 배운다.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
이게 임페리얼 세저인가? 뭔가를 들었냐?
Descender! Imperial!
야, 거미줄 참 많다.
Revelio! Confringo! Imperial!
이거 저주 배울 때는 딴 데로 바꾸나니까?
Never knew spiders could make such a mess. Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Confringo! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio!
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
새로운 미학이 전설템 발견됐다. 여기도 뼈가 필요한가 본데.
Confringo! Revelio! Confringo!
Revelio. Repulso. Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with
Accio.
하고
That works.
Accio. United Leviosa.
이거를 이렇게 뼈 만들고
Revelio. Accio.
여기도
United Leviosa. Accio. United Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
야, 뼈로 이용해서
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Descendo. Accio. Protego. Protego. Stupefy. Descendo. Leviosa. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Descendo. Repulso. Protego. Stupefy. Descendo. Gringo. Bonfire. Defendo. Gringo.
For a moment, I thought that it'd never end.
야, 잠깐이긴 해도 전쟁 제대로 치렀네. 이거지.
Revelio.
연쇄 폭발.
Dead end. Lovely.
Accio.
Hold on.
Don't give up yet.
Rebellion.
이거 좀 수상한데?
Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
아무래도 유물은 건들지 않는 게 좋을 것 같은데.
The note advises us to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
같이 가.
Is that ominous?
알아?
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from the fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
일단 세바스찬하고 얘기 좀 해보자.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
들어올 때를 잘못 들어갔구만.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. Yes, it felt wrong. I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Keep out the way! Keep out of Storm's reach!
How nice of you!
Protego!
Ringo!
Stupid
Cover and white! To the coward!
You'll not win here! We'll make them retreat! Confringo!
Not your best, my country!
I'm handling
Handling it! Keep out the way!
There's nowhere to go.
I'm closing in.
Revelio!
How nice of you!
You'll not win here! Got them! They'll retreat! We'll make them retreat! Accio! Bombard! I'm handling it!
Handling it!
왜 저래? 그러면 안 되는데. 아이고 결국 써버렸네. 임페리오스 저기. 아이고마. 어떡해.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
Still an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
아 어떡해. 삼촌한테
What did
들켰네.
my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
임페리오스 말고 조금 다른 걸 쓰지.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He could not banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
저주받지 못할 더주인 왜 임페리얼 써가지고 상황을 보면 써야지. 차라리 디센더를 먼저 쓰지.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
사실 이건 좀 지나쳤어.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
난 이거 많이 쓴 것 같은데. 이미 나 저쪽에서 좀 많이 쓴 것 같은데. 일단은 여기까지가 퀘스트고 메인 퀘스트 이제 하러 가야지. 아직 안 끝났구나. 언더크래프트 있는 그렇다면 이동하고 애 찾아야지 뭐. 언더크래프트에 있는 세바스찬을 만나야지. 내가 들어가는 게 잘 보여.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
무슨 문장 보내려는 거지?
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organising her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewellery, cards, old photographs. She got to her favourite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I have kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
그래, 뭔가 알려달라고
I shall wait to
해줘라.
hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have...
지도 가서 필요의 방 한번 갔다가 이제 메인 퀘스트 깨러 가야지. 세 번째 파스코 시험이라. 미리 만들어놨던 약들을 싹 다 챙겨가야지. 그러고 장비 교체 좀 한 번 더 하고 전설로 장비 교체한 다음에 얘는 시간이 얼마 남았냐? 아직 많이 남았다. 지도 내실.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
이런 하필 일서드 교장실에 있냐? 아, 왜 하필 있어도 일단 일단 호그스빈스도 먼저 한번 갔다 와야겠다. 요거 팔아야지. 중간중간 계속 쭉 팔아놔야 힘이 안 들어요. 힘이.
Come on in. Healing potions are a specialty here, should you need any.
약은 이제 나도 다 만들 수 있는데.
I hope to see you again.
장비.
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
호그와트로 간 다음에 피크 교수님의 사무실로 가야지. 피크 교수님이 무슨 방안을 준비해 놓으셨을까나.
I hope I look... Professor Fig! The Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this, and in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
꿀뻑? 여기 너무 괴로워. 와, 교장 선생님을 뵙겠다.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
대단하다. 야, 폴리스 조건은 아주 대단하다, 대단해.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
뭐가 최선인지 내가 결정하죠.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
아, 웃기네.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
아, 되도록이면 그냥 안 웃으려고 했는데.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes! Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something is very...
Chewing with your mouth open.
어떻게든 교수님 연기하려고 아주 애를 쓴데 애를 써. 그게 나지만은 문제라는 거 그게 내가 플레이한다는 건데. 면회장으로 가야지. 여기 계시네.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
그건 어리석은 일이에요.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
야, 세 번째 시험 치러
What
가기
did
왜
we do
이렇게
to
어렵냐?
deserve him as a headmaster?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Oh no, it's the headmaster and he's coming this way.
빨리 교장실로 가야지. 문 열어라. 난 김여정한테 볼 일 있어.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
이게 낫겠다. 이게 더 블랙 교장 선생님 다운 뭐 말이라고 해야 되나?
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. Well, you cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never...
Sure.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
감히 내 말 토를 달아?
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
피해 수도.
It's pure blood forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Very well. Toujours pure.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
어우, 이런.
Apologies, potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
야, 이제 슬슬 포션 그거 효과가 벌써 다 떨어질 것 같아.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
이제 다시 원래 모습으로 들어왔다. 이거 왜 부서지는 거야? 저장실로 가려면 여기로 쭉 올라가야 되는 건가? 트로피 보관실? 여기구나.
Revelio.
여기구나.
Toujours pure.
아, 뭔가 조금 발음이 그건데 이상해.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
여기다.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
저기서 뭘 찾는 게요?
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
알겠습니다.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
종기 치료하는 약.
That must be the pedestal.
책이군. 뭐야 이거 왜 나 왜 책으로 들어가냐?
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve.
여기 왜 이래?
You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously in this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
야, 설마 이거 죽음의 성물 이야기야? 뭐라?
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right.
지금이다. 빨리 지나가야 돼. 노란색까지 아직 괜찮아.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
저쪽으로 가. 저쪽으로. 야, 거기 앞에 있는 너. 저쪽으로 가. 저쪽으로. 갔다. 지나가자. 지나갈게요. 무서운데?
How could this happen?
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
저것들도 따있네. 야, 저것들도 서로 복제하네. 조심해야 돼.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
지금이다. 빨리 가야 돼.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
전작 너무 빨리 갔다. 아, 빨리 가면 안 들킬 줄 알았더니 들켜버렸네?
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve.
다행인데 여기서부터 시작해서 다행이다.
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
지금 지나가야 돼.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
야, 저쪽으로 가. 저리 가. 저리 가. 지나가야 돼. 지금. 저리 가. 저리 가. 가자.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Closed. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
조심해서 지나가야 돼. 안 돼. 큰일 날 뻔했다. 하마터 또 죽을 뻔했네.
Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
와, 이거 진짜 죽음의 성물 이야기네? 이거 그거잖아. 죽음의 성물 하나, 죽음의 세 가지 성물, 죽음의 성물 중 하나인 해리포터가 거스던 투명망토.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
이거 죽음의 성물 중 하나 이거 그 투명망토잖아요. 완벽하게 숨을 수 있는 거.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
이거 봐. 이거 그거네.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
이거는 딱청나무 그거 지팡이 아니야? 세 가지 죽음의 성물 중 하나. 강력한 힘을 가진 지팡이.
I've never felt such power. Depulsion! Bombarda!
나오자는 거야?
Descendo! Depulsion!
와, 강력하다. 번씩 하는데 한 방에 다 쓰러지네. 알아? 여기도 막
Bombarder. Depulsor. Descender. Depulsor. Depulsor. Rodrigo. Stupefy. Descender. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Depulsor.
안 돼, 이것도. 야, 여기도 막혔네. 아, 죽음이다. 배하고 싸워야 되나? 알아? 아니네. 야, 내 트롤이다.
Defender. Descender. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarder. Descender.
야, 덤벼!
Bombarder. Defender. Descender. Depulsor.
트롤도 뭐.
Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Depulsor. Defender. Depulsor. Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Protego.
한놈들아.
Defender. Descender. Depulsor.
그럼 덤벼!
Defender. Defender.
야, 얘 도망갔다. 야, 죽음이 도망갔다. 이걸로 세 번째 시험도 이걸로 파수꾼 세 번째 시험도 이제 어느 정도 끝났군.
Simple stone. This must be for me.
부활의 돌이군. 해리포터 마지막에 나왔던 부활의 돌.
Through the mourners ahead, nothing is what it seems.
이쪽이야?
She's gone. Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
Let us always honor her memory.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
어? 죽음에 물러갔네? 자, 일어나십시오.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
야, 어떻게 책 속에다가
Remember
이걸 봉인할
that
방법을
as you witness my memory.
책에다가 봉인할 생각을 다 하시네. 야, 이분들도 대단하다. 이제 세 번째 기억인가? 이게 세 번째 유물. 기억은 뭘까요?
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark
You
traits.
sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with in the wrong
You
hands.
saw what I did for my father. Mia, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain. What are you doing?
와, 저거 먹은 거야?
Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
어허, 저 검은 거를 먹고 나서 멀쩡하게 본 거는 내가 본 적이 없는 것 같은데. 어라? 교수님들,
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
충격적이던데.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
저분이 그렇게 술을 못 마실 줄이야. 자, 세 번째도 시험도 통과했고 일단 필요의 방으로 이동할게요.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
일단은 오늘 파수꾼 세 번째 시험까지 치렀는데 한 몇 번 서브 퀘스트 더 하고 메인 퀘스트 뜨면은 바로 시험 쳐보도록 하겠습니다. 오늘 영상 재밌게 보셨다면 좋아요와 구독 한 번씩 눌러주시고 그럼 오늘은 여기까지. 바이바이.